Idaho County Criminal Court number 2. Welcome to the virtual courtroom.
Thank you.
Letty, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
We're on the record in cause number M1770798, the state of Texas versus Talisha Backus. This is a hearing for purposes of the defendant entering an agreed plea. Therefore, the state of Texas has waived its appearance. The court's court reporter, defense attorney, Ms. Natasha Hoy. Is it Hoy?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hoy, I'm sorry. Ms. Natasha Hoy, the court's probation officer, as well as the defendant, Ms. Talisha Backus, are appearing over Zoom video conference. Ms. Backus, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Are you Talisha Backus?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it Talisha or Talisha?
Talisha,
Talisha. Okay, and what's your date of birth?
July 31st, 1989.
Did you agree that we conduct your plea over Zoom video conference?
Yes.
Okay, and for the record, in compliance with public courts laws, we are also live streaming on YouTube. Ms. Backus, do you understand what you're charged with today?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the range of punishment?
Yes.
Have you discussed your rights with your lawyer?
Yes.
Do you want to have a trial in your case?
Yes. I'm sorry. Let me get a better connection. I'm losing. Hello?
I still see you and hear you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to have a jury trial?
No.
Okay. And are you, I'm sorry?
You saying, do I want to go to court?
Do you want to have a trial where we pick a jury and the
Oh.
prosecution presents their case against you? You have an opportunity to confront those witnesses and any evidence that's presented. You also have an opportunity to put on a case in chief. The lawyers will make arguments to the jury, and the court charges the jury, and the jury deliberates and makes a finding of guilty or not guilty. That's your constitutional right to have a jury trial if you would like.
Oh, no contest.
Okay, so you don't want to have a jury trial,
No.
and you want to enter a plea of no contest today?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you believe your client is mentally competent?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Backus, I accept your plea of no contest. While the evidence is sufficient to find you guilty, instead of doing that, I'm going to place you on deferred adjudication probation for 12 months, also assessing a $500 fine plus court costs. As long as you meet your probation conditions, after the 12 months, this case will be dismissed.
Okay.
Do you understand, however, this case will still appear on your criminal record unless you take steps to conceal it?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand one of the steps you can take is file a petition for non-disclosure?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that a non-disclosure is a court order to the Texas Department of Public Safety to not disclose your criminal record to the general public?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that even if that petition is granted, there are certain agencies that will still have access to this record?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand those agencies include law enforcement, schools, hospitals, federal securities agencies, and many more?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you understand ultimately this case will never be completely removed from your criminal record unless you receive a pardon from the governor of Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
How would I receive a pardon?
You would have to consult an attorney for that. I'm not allowed to give you legal advice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Ms. Hoy, did you want to add anything at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Jackson, do you have anything to add at this time?
Good morning, Ms. Backus.
Good morning.
Being that this is a case involving assault, family violence, probation wants to be on record of saying that you cannot have any contact whatsoever, indirectly or directly, or social media or third person with Nicole Buchanan. Are you aware of that?
Yes, sir. That's
condition number 15, and 16 states you cannot go within 5,000 feet of her residence. You aware of that as well?
Yes, sir. I also, like, cause we still stay in the same neighborhood. I ran into her like the other day at the grocery store, and she just, she like rolls her eyes at me and, make nasty faces at me. And then she go and reports me to you guys. So I just wanted to inform you all that I did see her the other day, and she
Okay.
might say something that I did, but I didn't do anything.
Okay, as of today, though, no contact with Miss Buchanan and cannot go within 5,000 feet of her residence.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all, Your Honor.
And let me just reiterate, Ms. Backus, whether you see her somewhere or not, you're the one that's on probation. And so regardless of what she does, you are the one on probation, and you will have to answer for whatever she may try to say you did or didn't do. So your best bet, turn around, walk away.
Okay, so yeah.
See, you're on deferred adjudication probation, which means as long as you're successful, I'm going to dismiss the case.
Yes,
But if
ma'am.
you're not successful, you're going to get convicted. And so then you're going to be a convicted criminal of assault family violence. And me personally, I wouldn't want to walk life with that conviction on my record.
Right.
So no matter what she does, you're not responsible for her actions, but you will be held responsible for your reaction to her. Okay. So the best thing, turn around, walk away. Don't have any conversations. I don't really care how she looks at you or what she says to you. You've got to walk the other way in order to protect your future. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.